Is empathy a personality trait? Or is it like just a response to trauma and family dynamics? I feel like more and more, like, every expert is like, oh, actually, this great characteristic that you have is just a response to trauma. I would describe myself as an empath. Like, I'm being so for real right now. I can walk into any room and I can immediately pick out, like, consciously, even like subconsciously, I'll just know who is under the most stress, you know, who's going through the hardest time in that. You put me in a bar with a bunch of couples, I can tell you who's happy, I can predict who's gonna break up very soon, who's fighting, etc. I remember I used to go out in this honky-tonk bar in Hawaii, and there was one guy there and he was fine, like so good looking. He had a girlfriend and she was one of the bartenders, I think. And that guy, he was very friendly, he talked to a lot of people, but one day I saw him talk to this one girl. And I said to my boyfriend at the time, I said, that guy is gonna cheat on his girlfriend with that girl. My boyfriend was like, what are you talking about? Like, no way. And I was like, no, I can see it, I'm telling you. 2 weeks later, my boyfriend calls me up and he's like, that's who just got caught cheating. And I was like, no, I know. I desperately want to believe my empathy is just like a part of me and not a response to trauma. But I do see how family dynamics, you know, I was the youngest sibling, so a lot of times I think I did try to emotionally support each family member. Not saying that I went through trauma, but I'm just saying, it seems to me I naturally kind of did that. But I'm gonna play the clip of the TikTok I'm thinking of. It was really well spoken, and I think it resonated with a lot of people, so I'm gonna play it and then, of course, tag the creator.
Whenever I hear someone describe themselves as an empath, I immediately go to who made you responsible for the safety of the rest of the family? Who made you responsible for their emotional well-being? Who had you predicting, anticipating, managing someone else's behavior and emotions through your behavior? Why do you need to be hyper aware and hyper alert to the change in someone's breathing, the way they shut a door, the way that someone moves their body, the tone of voice, the hypervigilance of that? Why do you need that to feel safe? Because that is what an empath is. It's not a thing, it's a hypervigilant state.
Let me know what you think.